Hi friends, welcome back. I am still in Miss Ashley's room and that's okay. We're going to get this done today. So today, it's gonna be a little different. We are gonna do lesson 26 and 27 together. Remember I talked about how we were gonna kind of jump around with the lessons this week? Well, hopefully after this one, we won't have to jump around, okay? So let's look at lesson 26 and 27. We're gonna combine them. You do have fluency for 26. It is a number bond dash. But we'll talk about that in just a second. Let's look and see what we're gonna do today with 26 and 27. 26 says, I count on using the number path to find an unknown part. Oh, guys, we talked about a number path in our application problem 2 or 3 lessons ago. It's like a number line. So we're gonna be using number paths today. Now, lesson 27 is also, I can count on using the number path to find an unknown part. We're gonna not just count on though, we're actually gonna count both ways. We're gonna go back and forth. Hey, we're gonna be working with Miss Singleton and we're gonna try to figure out how to do this with a number path. So, you don't have a number path, but it's so easy to make one. And in a minute, I'll show you how to make one. But first, what I want you to do is I want you to go and work on your number bond dash. So let me get my pen. We're gonna skip all that. Way too far. Hold on, guys, I went too far. There we go, I fixed it. All right, pen's a little tricky. All right, so you're gonna go do your number bond dash. Remember you set your timer for 2 minutes or 1 minute and 30 seconds, depending on if you're there yet. You can choose which one you wanna do. See how many of them you can get done. If you are right there at almost getting all of them done in 2 minutes, go ahead and do 1 minute and 30 seconds. See how much faster you can go, okay? So today we're doing number bonds with 9. You find the missing part. We know how to do that, 9s. We've done all our 9s, so you should be able to do that. Okay, remember, look for patterns. They help you. Okay, so go pause, do your number bond dash, come back. Let's be number detectives. Remember to have your whiteboard and your marker or piece of paper and a pencil and your detective hats so we can be solving some mysteries. Okay, go do your fluency, come back to me. Hello, detectives, welcome back. Now, we've got a brand new case. Let's read through our case file to see what we have to solve for. Then we'll go back and start looking for clues. So if you don't have your dry erase board and your marker, please pause now and go get it. If you do have it ready, we'll get started. All right, read through first. There were 5 students in the cafeteria. Some more students came in late. Now there are 7 students in the cafeteria. How many students came in late? Write a number bond to match the story. Write an addition sentence and a subtraction sentence to show 2 ways to solve the problem. Draw a rectangle around the unknown number that you found. Now, that's a lot. Let's see what we have to do to solve. We have to have a number bond. We have to do an addition sentence. We have to do a subtraction sentence. And then it says we have to draw a rectangle around the unknown number that we found. Now we don't know what our unknown number is yet, so we can't draw a rectangle around it, okay? So we'll do that in just a second. Now let's see what the question is that we have to solve for. How many students came in late? That's what we're solving for, okay? We have to answer that question. So let's go back, look for our clues, see if we can figure it out. There were 5 students in the cafeteria. Clue, there's a clue. I feel like Blue's Clues. There's a clue, there's a clue. There were 5 students in the cafeteria. Some more students came in late. Oh, that word some, that's a clue too. We don't know how many. Some more students came in late. Now there are 7 students in the cafeteria. 7, that's 7. 7 students in the cafeteria. There are now 7 students in the cafeteria. So let's look. I have 7, 5, and some. What does that 7 represent? That 7 is going to represent the total number of students in the cafeteria. So I'm going to say there are 7 total students in the cafeteria. Students. Okay, 7 students. How many did I have to begin with in the cafeteria? We had 5 in the cafeteria. And then some more that came with us. I'm going to put M for more. Now, I don't know what my mystery is, but I can take what I do know and fill in parts of my number bond. So let's start with our addition sentence. When I have an addition sentence, what number am I going to start with? I'm going to start with my part. The part I know is 5 students in the cafeteria. Then I'm going to say some more came to the cafeteria. Now there are 7 total students in the cafeteria. Now, this is my unknown. I'm going to put a rectangle around it because I don't know what it is yet. Now let's go ahead and fill in our subtraction sentence with what we do know. Remember, with a subtraction sentence, you start with your biggest number that you have. So looking at my numbers here, the biggest number I have is my 7 in my total. So I'm going to say 7 students were in the cafeteria altogether. 5 started in the cafeteria and some more came along. So, oh, I don't want a circle. I want to make a rectangle. My bad. Let's fix that. Now we need to solve for our mystery number. Now, if I'm adding, I'm going to count on. I'm going to start with 5, and I'm going to count on some more to make 7. So let's do that. I'm going to start with 5, 6, 7. How many more did I count on? 2. Now, if I'm subtracting, I'm going to count backwards. So I'm going to start with 7, and I'm going to count back 5. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. How many did I have? 2. And if you look, you can see that 7 is made up of 5 and 2. So I could take that whole 5 and just say, oh, I have 2. Now, am I done? I don't know. Let's go back and check. Did we make a number bond to match our story? Yes, we did. Did we make an addition sentence and a subtraction sentence to show 2 ways to solve the problem? I sure did. Did I draw a rectangle around the unknown number that we found? I did. So am I completely solved? Can we answer the question? Let's go back and read our question. How many students came in late? We know that 2 students came in late. So yes, we can answer our question. So that means our case is solved and we can put that one away. We can file that one done. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to go ahead and erase your boards, and I want you to be ready because we are going to kind of watch the video, but I'm also going to talk to you too. Because remember, we're going to combine 2 lessons today, okay? So let's get our boards ready, and I'll show you in just a second how to make a number path if you don't have one. So easy, okay? So I'm going to pause for a second to get my board ready. Okay, guys, I'm going to show you really quick how to make an easy number path, and that way when it asks us to draw a number path, we'll be able to do this easily because we don't have number paths at our house. It's so easy that mom or dad can actually help you draw one, and we can make a whole like in marker, and that way you can use it with your pencil. So super easy. We're going to draw our number path to 10, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a straight line. It's a little crooked, but that's okay. I'm going to start here with 1, and I'm going to make little marks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm almost out of room, so I'm gonna make my line a little better. 8, 9, and 10. Now, here's the reason that I spaced it out. I want to have some space in between each one, so when I move around, I can clearly see that I'm jumping from different things, okay? So start with 1, stop at 10, okay? I'm going to leave this here so we can use it a few more times. I might have to redo mine, but that's okay. All right, let's get started with Miss Curry today. I'm not Miss Curry, but Miss Singleton. And let me make her bigger. All right, friends, let's get started.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today, we will be counting on using the number pad. Here are the materials you need.
Okay.
Take a moment to collect them, and then we'll begin.
So I'm gonna pause for a second. We don't have the number path, remember? We also don't have that template for the number bond and the addition and subtraction sentence. So you have a whiteboard, right? We can make these templates. That's why we have our whiteboards. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my number bond off to my side here. Actually, let me zoom in. So you can see that. And I'm going to make my number bond right here. It's a little smaller, but that's okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a blank, blank equals blank, and blank, blank equals blank. Now, I didn't put anything here because we don't know what we're making yet. So right now, all I want is a number path, a number bond, and some blank number sentences, okay? So let's go.
Fill in your number bond using this number sentence.
Okay.
One of the boxes should be left empty.
We have 6 minus 4, so let's do 6 minus 4 in our number bond. I'm going to put 6 minus 4. Is 6 my whole total, or is it a part? 6 is my total because I'm subtracting. Remember, when I subtract, my total comes first. So 6 in one part, and I have a part of 4, I know. We don't know that one yet, so we're going to leave it blank. Uh-oh, sorry guys. Let me make that bigger. All right, let's try that again.
Let's solve 6 minus 4 using the giant number pad.
Okay.
What is the whole?
The whole is 6.
6.
So I'm going to find my 6 on my number
You
pad.
can use your fingers or bar counters to move along the number line path.
Ready?
We are using the number pad to show how to take 4 away from 6. Should we count on or count back on the number pad?
We're going to count
And by how many?
backwards. We're going to count backwards 4 because we know there are 4. So we're going to go this way with 4. Are you ready?
We count down by 4. You got it.
Here we go.
As my bear hopped down, let's keep track of our.
I'm going to draw mine. You can use your finger.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is 6 minus 4?
2. I landed on 2.
2. Very good.
I can put
So
2.
we can write our number sentence as 6 minus 4 equals 2. And our missing part in our number bond is 2. Is there another way to solve 6 minus 4?
We can switch it.
Talk
We
to
can
a friend.
add.
Or you can just think out loud.
Or, you know what?
Yes, we can also count on from 4 to 6. We can use an addition sentence.
Let's do that.
We can think 4 plus what equals 6. We can count on using the number pad.
I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to pause. I'm going to erase my little lines here. I want you to be able to see, and I'm going to switch colors so it's a little easier to see, okay? Now, she said we're going to start with 4 this time. So I'm going to write 4 plus something equals 6. Now, here's the thing. I know parts of my problem. I know that I'm going to start with 4. This is an addition sentence, so I need to count on and go this way. And I'm going to stop at 6. So watch what I do. I'm going to start at 4. 1, 2, because there's 6. Here's my 6. Here's where I'm going to stop. How many times did I jump? 1, 2. I jumped 2 times. So I can put 2 right there. Let's see if I did that the right way.
Place my bear on 4. How many hops are needed to get to 6? Let's count and keep track of the hops on your fingers. 4, 5, 6. How many does 4 need to get to 6?
We said 2, didn't we?
2. Great job. What is the number sentence to show what we just did?
4 plus 2 equals 6.
4 plus 2 equals 6. You're on a roll. Again, 2 was the number we were looking for. It's the same answer as the answer from the subtraction sentence. Which was easier, counting back or counting on?
And this one, I think counting
on was easier, right? Let's try another one.
Okay, I'm going to pause so I can erase and not miss anything. But I'm not going to erase my number line or my number path because I don't want to have to draw that out every single time. So let's carefully erase there. But I can go ahead and make my number bond again. And my number sentences. Okay, now we're ready to start for the next one.
8 minus 5 equals an unknown.
Okay, so let's go ahead and write 8 minus 5. You know what? I'm going to come over here and say 8 minus 5 equals. Ooh, because now I've already got part of my sentence done. So can I fill in my number bond using what I know? Absolutely. Now this is a subtraction sentence, so my 8 is going to come first. But my 8 in my number bond is my total. So 8 minus 5 equals my mystery number. We don't know. But we can use that number path to help us, right? Right. So we're going to start at 8. Find the 8 on the number path. You can either put your finger on it, or like I do, I'm going to put an X. That's where I'm going to start. Now, it's a subtraction sentence. Am I going to count on or am I going to count back? I'm going to count back. How many times am I going to count back? 5 times. So I'm going to draw a jump 5 times. Are you ready? 1. You notice how I said 1 on my first number and not on the 8? It's because the 8 doesn't count. We're going to jump 1 time to the next number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I do 5 jumps? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's my 5 jumps. What number did I land on? I landed on the 3. Let's see if I'm right. So I'm going to count backwards from 8. I'm just going to double check myself. So if I have 8, and I'm going to count back 5 times. Ready? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. How many did I have left? I had 3, just like we did. We jumped back 3. Okay? Now, we're going to have another way we can do this. We can add. I'm going to put my add sign right here. Now, using what I have here, I know there are 8 total. Now, in an addition sentence, where is my total gonna go? That's right, it's gonna go over here. 8 is my total. What is my part that I do know? Because I remember I have mystery. The part I do know is 5, and we always start with a part on an addition sentence. So now I have to figure out this one. Now, I'm gonna start with 5. I'm gonna make my X. Now, am I gonna count on or am I gonna count back? Well, that plus sign tells me I'm gonna count on. So where am I gonna stop? I'm gonna stop at my 8. So I'm gonna put an X over my 8. Now I have to figure out how many times I jump to get to that 8. Are you ready to help me? Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's count. 1, 2, 3. I got a 3 again. Okay, let's check. Let's start with 5 and count on. 5, 6, 7, 8. How many did I have? I had 3. Oh, look at that. So what was my mystery number? 3. All right, let's fast forward a little and double check.
When you see a subtraction problem, you can always add instead.
So we're
Write
gonna
8 minus 5 on your board.
We're gonna fast forward right about
Yes, into an addition sentence.
here.
3.
Were
You're
we
doing an
right?
awesome job.
We were
Check
right.
our work by using the number path to solve 8 minus 5.
Let's see.
Erase the marks on your note.
Let's see if we got it right.
Start at 8.
8 minus 5.
Which way should we have
Ooh, if
to
it's
take away
subtraction,
5?
you're gonna not go this way.
How many times?
5 times. Ready? We'll hop with her.
Did you say hop backwards 5 times? You're correct. Let's count as we draw our hopping marks.
You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What number did you land on?
It's a 3.
You're right, 3. Write the number sentence and put a circle around what we were solving for.
What did we solve for? We got our 3.
All right, fill in your number bond and number sentence.
Okay, she's a little too fast for us, isn't she? We're gonna do this one. I'm gonna erase my stuff here, but I'm not gonna erase my number path because I need it. All right, so let's start. We have 9 minus 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and write, oops, 9 minus 2 equals something. Let's fill in our number bond. 9 in a subtraction sentence is the total. So we have to put our total here. 2 is our part. We know there's 2. So 9 is the total, 2 is the part. Okay, we still have to figure out what our mystery is. Now, can I solve that using my number path? Yeah. What am I gonna do? Well, I need to start with that 9. So I'm gonna put an X over my 9. Now, this subtraction sign tells me that I need to count back. So I'm this way. How many times? 2 times, okay? So watch as we jump. Ready? We're gonna start over here at this 9 and we're gonna say 1, 2. What did I land on? Landed on the 7. So 9 minus 2 is 7. Now, there's another way I can do this. I can add. So let's make an addition sentence with what we know. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this. And let's look at our number bond. We have a total of 9. Remember, my total is going to be the last number here. I'm going to start with the part I do know, which is 2, and then we have to find our mystery number. Now, where am I going to start on my number path? I'm going to start at the 2. Put my X there. Now this plus sign tells me I need to count on, so I need to go this way. Okay, I'm going to count on this way. Where am I going to stop? I'm going to stop at the 9. So I'm going to come all the way down here, find my 9, and I'm going to put an X over it. That way I know, hey, I've got to stop. Don't go further. Stop where you are. So let's jump and see how many hops it takes to get from 2 to 9. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, let's count those hops again just to be on the safe side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many hops did it take me? 7 hops. Is that what we got when we subtracted? Yeah. So let's see if Miss Singleton, same thing we got. So I'm going to fast forward our video just a little bit. Oop, too far. And let's see. Do you see what I see? Her 9 minus 2 equals 7. Her 2 plus 7 equals 9. Her number bond had the mystery number as 7. Nice job, guys. Okay, let's look and see what our problem set is for 26. And then we're going to talk about 27, okay?
9. Great work. Guess what it's time for? It's time for you to work on your problem set. You will have 10 minutes to complete problems 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9. If you have additional time in your 10 minutes, feel free to work any of the other problems on the page.
Okay, I'm going to stop us because we are still going to do lesson 27. So don't start that problem set just yet. Now I'm going to erase because we're still going to need our number paths. So I'm going to join in with lesson 27's video. Hold on, guys. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second because I may have to log back in. I did. Hold on, guys. Let me just pause my video so I can get us situated. Okay, so what we're going to do for 20, we're just going to practice some more with what we have been doing because it's almost the exact same thing with the lesson. It's just broken into 2 parts. So you still need your number path. You're going to need a number bond, and we're still going to do our addition and subtraction sentences. So if you don't have that, go ahead and get it ready, and I'm going to share our screen, okay? You can pause if you need to. All right, guys, let's look at this. All right, so here is our problem. It is 9 minus 8, okay? Let's go ahead and put that in a number bond, okay? Now, 9 minus 8, I'm going to go ahead and write that down because we're going to have to write our subtraction sentence anyway. So let's look at 9. 9 is my what on my number bond? 9 is going to be my total. Remember, in a subtraction sentence, your total comes first. So 9 is my total, and 8 is going to be a part. Now, how do I use my number path to solve that? Where am I going to start? I'm going to start with my total, my 9. So I'm going to put an X over it so I know that's where I'm starting. Now, what does that subtraction sign tell me? That minus sign tells me I'm going to have to count on or count back. Tells me I got to count back. So subtract, count back, rhymes. And if you're adding, add, count on. Okay, so a back for subtract, add, count on. All right, so how many am I going to go back? I'm going to go back 8 times. So let's jump 8 times. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! That was a lot of counting back. Do you think that may have been the most efficient way we could have done this? I don't know. We'll have to see in a minute. Let's count how many times I counted back to make sure. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did count back 8. Where did I land? I landed on my 1. So let's put a 1 here and let's circle it because that might be our mystery number. Now, just a second ago I said, is this the most efficient way? Is to count that many backwards? Oh, I don't think so. Let's try an addition sentence and see if it's more efficient. Now, I'm going to keep my number path and I'm going to write an addition sentence. Remember, when you write an addition sentence, you start with the part you know. The part I know is 8. 8 plus something equals 9 as my total. So when I'm using a number path for my addition sentence, I'm going to start with my part, which is 8. I'll put an X here. My addition sign says to count on. So I'm going to go this way. How many times am I going to go? We don't know yet. But where am I going to stop? I'm going to stop at my 9. Now, let's jump and see how many times we have to get there. Ready? 1. Wait, what? I'm going to check myself because I know that if I put 8 in my head and I count on, I can check myself. So I'm going to put 8 in my head. Let's do it this way. 8, 9. How many times did we do that? Just one time. So, was counting back more efficient or was counting on more efficient? Counting on, because we only had to do it one time. When we counted backwards, we had to do it 8 times. Sometimes it's more efficient to do a different problem. So, what was my mystery number? It was 1. Awesome job. Okay, we're gonna do one more and then we're gonna start working on our problem set, okay? So I'm gonna fast forward to the next problem. All right, here's our next problem. Let's go ahead and erase everything except for our number path. Let's make a new number bond. And let's make some blank templates. I'm going to go ahead and put a subtraction sign and my addition sign because I know I'm going to do both. Okay, so my problem says 7 minus 6. Can I fill that in on my subtraction sentence? Yeah, because it's a subtraction sign. 7 minus 6. Wait a second. Do I know how to fill this number bond in? Yeah. What's that 7? It's my total. That makes 6 my part. Now, where am I going to start on my number path? I'm going to start at that 7. So I'm going to put an X over my 7. That subtraction sign tells me I need to go. Did you remember our rhyme? Go back to subtract. So we're going to go this way. And how many times are we going to do that? We're going to do that 6 times. Okay, are you ready to jump with me 6 times? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go back and count and make sure I have 6 hops right there so I know if I'm right or wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That shows me 6 hops. Where did I stop? I stopped at 1. So I'm going to put 1. Okay? Now, do you think that was the most efficient way? I don't know. Let's try our addition sentence. When we fill in our addition sentence, what are we starting with? Right, we have to start with our part, and our part was the number 6. Okay, now, do we know how many hops we're going to take? We don't, because we don't know the other part yet. But we do know that we're going to have 7 altogether. So we can put our 7 at our total. Now, when I do my addition sentence on my number path, where am I going to start? I'm going to start with the part I know, which is 6. I don't know how many I'm going to jump, but I do know that that addition sentence or that addition sign tells me I'm going to count on. Okay, I'm going to go this way, but I'm going to stop at 7. So are you ready to hop with me? Let's go. I'm going to start with 6, hop to 7. Oh, how many times did I hop? I only hopped one time. So let's look at that. 1 hop. Now, could I do that with my head and fingers to double check myself? Yeah. So let's see. 6, 7 was just 1 hop. So which one was more efficient? Doing subtraction or addition? If you said addition, you're right, because we only had to hop 1 time. It was much quicker, much easier. So now we're ready to do our problem set. So let's look and see what she says to do with our problem set today. 27. Oh, I missed it. Oh, maybe there is no problem set for 27. Okay, so let's look and see what we've got going on today. I'm going to stop sharing. And I'm going to zoom out because I'm so close to you guys. All right. Oh, and let's turn our screen back on. Oops, there we go. All right, I'm going to erase. And let's zoom in a little bit closer. All right, our directions say to use the number path to solve. Okay, so let's take a look. Our number path looks a little different. They have boxes instead of a line, and that's okay because number paths come in different looks all together. So we can have just a straight line with numbers on it, or we can have boxes, and that's okay. Either one. So let's look at how we can do this. 6 minus 4 equals blank. And then they have 4 plus blank equals 6. Now, I know if it's a subtraction sentence, I'll start with my 6. And I'm going to subtract, go back. We're going to go this way 4 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I land on? I landed on my 2. Now, if I'm adding, I'm going to start at 4. I'm going to do this one down here. 4. And I don't know how many more I'm going to jump, but I do know I'm going to stop at 6. So let's jump. Ready? 1, 2. How many did I jump? 2 times. Super easy. Okay? You are only going to do problem set 26 today. Now, problem set 26. It's got a lot. Actually, no, I'm sorry. I was wrong. You're going to do problem set 26 and 27. I'll pull up 27 in just a second. Let me pause and I'll pull it up. Okay, so let's look at 27. This is 27. Looks a little different, so let's look at it real quick, okay? Now, it says rewrite the subtraction number sentence as an addition number sentence. Place a box around the unknown. Use the number path if you want to. So let's look at 4 minus 3. How can I write 4 minus 3 as an addition sentence? Well, I have to start with 3 because it's the part I know. And 4 I know in my subtraction is my total. So I'm going to put it over here. What's my mystery? I don't know, Miss Ray. Can we use a number path? Yeah. So what number are we going to start with? 4. I'm going to go back to subtract. So I'm going to jump backwards 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Where did I land? On the 1. That means if 1 goes here, I bet 1 is going to go here. But let's double check. I'm going to start with my 3, and I'm going to end at my 4. So let's jump. I'm only jumping 1 time. Okay? You're going to do these problem sets. Now, in your directions, it tells you exactly which numbers to do on which problem set. You are not doing the exit ticket today. You are only doing the problem set because there's quite a few of those. But I want you to practice using that number path, and I want you to get better at it. doing addition and subtraction, okay? So go work on your problem set, and then I'll see you guys on the next lesson. Bye, guys.